Chemistry. Now, there's an interesting subject.
Yeah, but I didn't do too good in high school with that one.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I loved it, though. I love the explosions. I like creating reactions. I like bombs. Okay, but
oh, my goodness.
But here's the deal. I made this stink bomb, and I put it in the English teacher's room, and it smelled and it was awesome.
Okay, I'm telling you, my locker was in D-Wing, and that's across from the chemistry labs, and every time they did those sulfur things, you talk about a stink.
Then there's the other one. You put these two chemicals together, and there's a liquid, and you get it on the hands of somebody, and it goes black, and they can't get it off. I love it.
I didn't know that chemical experiment at all, but I tell you what, there's a chemistry that's far more exciting than what happens in those classrooms. I'm talking about the chemistry between a man and a woman.
And people do like that one more.
Oh, yes, they do. I'm talking about those little tingles you get up and down your spine, and then your knees start to go weak, and your tummy's going all over the place.
There's actually a physiological reaction in the person, right? Because the pheromones are going, you know, the rush of adrenaline, you know, the dopamine that makes you really happy.
I don't care about any of that. I am talking about, like, it's just stirring inside, and, like, there's this attraction. You can't even deny it. It's almost like a mystery.
Yeah, but I don't care about the mystery. I care about the chemistry. I mean, because you have this amazing internal combustion going on between you and this persona of the opposite sex, and something really clicks.
Okay, clicking. That I can identify with.
Finally.
Did you and Donalyn click when you first met? I mean, like, instantly.
For me, love at first sight. She was such a babe. The highlight was she dumped Larry for the date that night and came with me.
And you are quite the little proud peacock.
I'm still proud.
Tell. You know what, Mark and I, interesting, we really did not have instant chemistry. I had just broken up, and so it was like, no dating. But the first time we talked for over 2 hours, so there was something there.
Well, it's interesting because, you know, things as the chemicals started to percolate a bit, it wasn't all that fast reaction because she had to get over the fact that she thought I was a geek.
Yeah, and that took, what, 8 years?
No. But it took a little bit. Then after that, things really sped up.
Okay, no, Mark was still trying to get me to go out with him, and I was like, no, the brakes are on. No dating, no dating.
She was playing hard to get.
No, Christie doesn't play games.
You could imagine her.
No, Christie is sincere.
That's her style.
No, she doesn't. She does not manipulate that way.
Yeah, well,
but
I think so.
No, she does not. But I'll tell you what, we did have chemistry the first time he kissed me. Oh, I am telling you.
I saw it. Not
You
the kiss.
did not
I just saw the reaction.
I said, no, there was no one in the room.
I was her professor. I was not the chaperone, okay?
No, there was no chaperone. We were definitely alone. But, I mean, I could not stop thinking about it. It was unbelievable.
Well, that fixation, I could identify with that. I mean, all of a sudden, it's overdrive, big crush. Whew, it was good.
Well, and you know what? It seems to be there, that chemistry when we're dating, even when we first get married. But the longer we're married, sometimes it's like...
Why does it fade? Why does that chemistry fade? I mean, no pop, no fizz, no pizzazz. What happens?
Okay, well, if we had the secret potion to keeping the chemistry going, we'd be billionaires by now. But we do know what will keep explosions of love happening when you get two opposites and you choose to combine them.
Two opposites like a man and a woman. Now, those are opposites. And you put those two powerful chemicals, those two elements together, and I'll tell you what, you understand the male and female differences? It will keep the chemistry alive with such power, it'll be potent.
Okay, but with those differences, we always have a choice. Are we going to let the differences just frustrate us and keep this constant friction between us? Or are we going to say, you know what, if we learn about these, maybe we'll get the chemistry right.
Get the chemistry right. It'll be worth it. Stay with us. We got Secret Potion. This is the show about the secret potion.
Yes.
It's like a love potion.
Oh my goodness, and you are excited. We're talking about the differences between men and women. That's why we've got comedian and author of Laugh Your Way Into a Better Marriage, because he loves talking about these differences. Let's welcome Mark Gungor.
All right. Hey, man.
Where's the love, man? Where's the love?
Where's the love? It's lost at that moment.
Okay, this kills me. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Men are like waffles, women are like spaghetti. I mean, we're different planets.
Men are sane, women are insane.
I like this guy already.
Okay.
He's speaking my language.
Okay, if we keep this up, we're going to have a dividing line in our audience.
Men
on one side
do.
and women on the other.
Right here. We're winning 2-1.
But seriously, when it comes to how we think so differently, how does this estrogen and testosterone come into play?
The estrogen and testosterone? It's like that we think differently?
Yes, our hormones.
Our hormones? I don't know about your hormones. I just want the brains. The brains are all different. Men's brains are very compartmentalized. We've got boxes for every little thing. Women's brains are like a big ball of wire, like the information superhighway. Everything's connected to everything.
Yeah, and you know what? That whole...
Okay, you're saying that like some mad scientist. Like men are like boxes, like that. That makes sense. And
Yeah,
women...
hold on now. Just get this, though. The estrogen is kind of like glue that keeps the tissues together. When the men get this shot of testosterone when they're developing, what happens is it's kind of like paint stripper. It strips all the connections. No, that's true. The bandwidth changes. In women, the two halves of the brain, lots of connections because the estrogen makes connections. Testosterone. So instead of a bandwidth of about 70,000 connections, there's a bandwidth of about 3 connections.
And you know what's interesting? We've actually spent money studying that, and I could have told you that a long time ago.
What could you have told us?
That men aren't connected.
Oh. Okay, let's bring it on down here, girl.
All right, wait a minute. This way that you just described it is the way it's often described. It makes it sound like women have an advantage, like it's better for them.
They keep telling us
because
that.
everything's connected. It's what makes them crazy. You know, and that men's, you know, it breaks down the thing we're disconnected as if they're whole and we're not whole. Right. I do not buy that in any way, shape, or form. I really don't buy this whole concept. You know, usually when it comes to relationships, there's this premise that women are great at relationships and men are horrible. I do not buy that in any way, shape, or form.
I agree with you, and that is an absolute fallacy.
Can we take that down? That's good.
Okay,
no, it is a fallacy.
Learn how to silence a man. Just agree. They don't know what to say.
Well, okay, but you got to remember, you know, men only have so many words in a day, right? I mean, depending on the research, everywhere from 7,000 to 10,000, maybe up to 15,000. But women usually double that up to, you know, 30,000, 25, 30,000. So you're going to talk more as just being a woman. That's just how you work, right? So that's okay. That's not bad.
No.
Right? Except when a guy comes home and he's already used up, you know, 9,000 of his 9,300 words, he's only 300 left.
Okay, and as women...
You've got to accept that.
Okay, we can accept that, but you need to manage your words a little better. You don't need to spend them at the office all day long.
At work.
I'm not talking now. I got to save some for my wife.
That's going to happen, eh? Okay. How do you see these male-female differences when it talks about how we communicate? How do you see it? What's the thing that we got to learn? If we're going to tell people, what are we going to say?
That we're different.
Okay, good.
That's the problem. No,
that's
the problem.
Yeah.
And overwhelmingly, one of the main reasons that women are so frustrated in their marriages, we're picking on women right now, but the truth of the matter, it's the female gender. I was going to say species. Because it's like they're from another world. But it's the female gender in our culture that's going nuts. In relationships, 80% of all divorces are being filed by women. They're the ones that are frustrated. They're the ones that are... And the reason they're so frustrated is for one overwhelming reason. Their husbands don't think like men. They're mad at their husbands because they're not women. You know, because we think differently. We don't act like, how come I got to tell him everything to do? How come he doesn't notice the little things? How come la 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 la? Because her girlfriends aren't like that.
Hey, Mark.
And her sisters aren't like that.
Warning.
And her grandma's not like that. Well, guess what? We're not women, for crying out loud.
Okay, good.
But when they take that and figure that you're supposed to be that way, that's what creates the tension and the frustration.
And you're telling me that men don't have tension back towards us?
Not nearly as much. Not nearly as much.
Okay, because our expectations aren't quite there. Like we're not. No. We're not trying to.
Men aren't walking around
We don't need
going,
this big conversation
how
every
come
day.
I'm not getting the needs of my life met from my wife?
Okay, for us to continue the conversation, you're going to have to watch the way you imitate a woman.
Okay, time out. Okay, we'll be right back because we're going to talk more about these male-female differences. And if you need help in this already, go to our relational coaches online, marriageuncensored.com. Stay with us, okay?